physical toll, but a pretty heavy emotional toll as well.
Of course, they had a lot really going into this based on what had happened to their family leading in to the Crypto.com arena.
Happened to their family at the hands of Dax and Cash, FTR.
And we have seen what Dax and Cash will do to anyone, be it male or female. They don't care. Look at this. I never thought I would see this. You know, I mean, it seemed to me that Okada and the Bucks were so close at one time. We all knew that.
And it far predates their time in AEW, is when both Okada and Young Bucks competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Team Fast Friends, and actually even predates that. It was Okada's excursion to the United States just a decade and a half ago, as RPG Vice descending on Jack Perry.
You know, Trent and Rocky have had certainly their success in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Success inside an AEW ring as well.
Yep.
Bucks, a long history in New Japan Pro Wrestling with Trent and Rocky, and now Okada finding himself between Jack, Matt, and Nick.
And now Okada's trying to say sorry.
Trying to lead him in the Elite Champ.
Yeah, this is all the effects of the Don Callis family.
Right hand from Matt and Nick, chuck to the chest from Jack Perry, and the Bucks going to work Kazuchika Okada. Rocky Romero into the fray. Gutbuster, backbreaker combination. Triple Reddit while swinging a miss. Up in the face of Matt. Standing switch. Triple Reddit trying to fight his way free. Tag team excellence from Matt and Nick Jackson.
How impressive are the Young Bucks? And this is 2 days removed. You can see the bandage on Nick Jackson's forehead after being busted open at hellacious match on Sunday. Look at Nick Jackson.
Going over the top, splitting the uprights.
They're amazing, guys. I mean, even moving on 7 years here.
What's Jack Perry gonna do?
Jungle Jack Perry, completely laid out with that one.
Tony, you talked earlier about how emotional the night was for Jack Perry, winning the national championship in front of his family. But that was also the same arena where he used to go watch wrestling with his father. And you could tell how much it meant to him in some of his...
I'll check do it with the glass jaw.
RPG Vice not providing the distraction. Okada attacking Jack Perry in the corner. Fans, we have a big weekend of action in store for you. Slam Dunk Saturday and Sunday. Immediately following NCAA men's tournament action on TNT and HBO Max, Kyle Fletcher puts the TNT championship on the line against his trainer, Robbie Eagles, the Brawling Birds. Alex Winter, Jamie Hayter, take on the Sisters of Sin, plus Faction Ingobernable will be in action this Saturday night, plus the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia taking on Masker Dorana and Commander. Then Slam Dunk Sunday, Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy team up to take on Jay Lethal, Lee Johnson, and the Divine Dominion new AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions in action. Fans, don't go anywhere. Our main event continues live on Dynamite. Our main event continues live tonight on Dynamite. The Don Callis family, Kazuchika Okada and RPG Vice taking on Jungle Jack Perry, the newly crowned AEW National Champion, and Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Okada misses with the elbow in the corner. Jack Perry desperately needs a tag, but can he make the tag in the face of this stern competition? Okada with a step behind Jack Perry. The comeback for Lariat.
Quite a one-on-one matchup, Jack Perry and Okada. And in the Bucks, you talked about right during the break, Excalibur, the emotion, the excitement they bring to the ring.
Brian, Nick Jackson definitely know how to shift the momentum in a match, and they most certainly are benefiting from that right now.
Even with all the punishment that they went through on Sunday, here they are, and look at Nick Jackson. I mean, one of the most incredible performers you're ever going to see inside a wrestling ring.
Nick Jackson Walks the ropes, goes down, arm drag, Tierra's combination. Oh, and Okada
The smart.
knew the super kick was coming and he bailed out. But he took his eyes off Nick Jackson for a half second and paid the price. Now Matt Jackson, Northern Light suplex, perhaps locomotion, Northern Light suplex. 2 and 3, he's got both track. Rocky, 2 for 1 for Matt Jackson.
Double Northern Light suplex by Matt Jackson. And the Bucks were fired up. Fresno's fired up.
I think Matt's hurting a little bit. He's holding the side of his neck, but he's going to go up top anyway, Chalmers.
Opposite sides of the ring, Matt and Nick Jackson on the top. Senton elbow drop combo from the Young Bucks. Now super kick partying, threatening to break out here at Fresno, but back elbow from Nick Jackson. Soba. Corkscrew kick misses. Rocky Romero scores with the uppercut. Sweep misses. Rocky again connects with the knee. And Rocky was called for a turn of blinds when he hit his own partner. And now jumping knees from RPG Vice. The Bucks sent over the top. Find their footing on the apron, double shoulders to the midsection. Frontside flip, no. Instead, step through. Double sharpshooters from Matt and Nick Jackson. Jack Perry in. Shoots the leg of Okada. And Okada can lock in the
Double sharpshooter and now the snail trap.
Fans are standing up on this one.
Incredible trios wrestling by the Young Bucks and Jack Perry.
The Elite with the entire opposition trapped in submission holds. But you can see Matt Jackson, and I'm sure Nick Jackson still smarting from the physical battle this past Sunday.
There's no question. They taped up and everything. And Rocky got to the bottom rope, and that caused the break in all this.
Wait a second. Tremperetta intervenes. Super kick, and Jack Perry throws himself at Tremperetta. Back in live action. Rocky Romero regained the advantage on Matt Jackson. The slice spread, but position.
Oh, Young Bucks will give the belt to Driver.
Hesitation to catch Nick Jackson in mid-flight. Okada, a high boot to the jaw of Jack Perry. Now Rocky Romero, sliced bread. And Tremperetta, big time knee strike. Don Callis' family be on the verge of taking this one, Brian.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, they can get a cover here. They might have it.
Cover man, Rocky Romero's got the leg locked by Jack Perry. A desperate dive.
Great save by Jack Perry.
I don't know how much more Nick Jackson can take, or Matt Jackson, that is, holding on to that neck.
Either Jackson at this point, they went through a war on Sunday.
Rocking the Young Bucks.
Wrong state to mock the Young Bucks. I think they've been big. No, they got out of it. You're right. I was thinking, what the heck's going on here? What a way to get out of it. No.
Triple super kicks after a triple grip.
BTE trigger.
BTE trigger. Followed up with
Glass jaw.
launched with that knee strike. 2.
Yes.